Birthday Blues. Written by Jessica Mardoli. Illustrated by Thais Damiano. Focus question. What does Elena learn in the story? Elena had been counting down to her birthday all month. Every morning, she crossed another day on the calendar. Guess what, Mom? She exclaimed. Just 2 more days until I turn 8. That's wonderful, her mother replied. But she sounded distracted. Elena, honey, can you hand me the dish towel? Isabella just put it up, she said. Elena sighed. Her new sister was just 1 week old, and she was already a pest. It seemed to Elena as though she was always in need of attention. Why the long face, Scrot? Asked Nina, Elena's big sister. Oh, no reasons, Elena replied. She didn't know how to explain how forgotten she felt. All week, her friends and family had stopped by to meet Elizabeth. Everybody seemed to think she was adorable. They wanted to hold her and coo over her and kiss her. Nobody seemed to notice that Elena was even in the room. The next day, as soon as the mail arrived, Elena ran to get it. There were 3 colorful inside the mailbox. Birthday cards, and Elena cheered. Then she took a second look and frowned. None of the cards were addressed to her. They're congratulations cards in honor of the new baby, her dad explained. Elena rolled her eyes. What about my birthday? She asked. Are you going to have a party this weekend? Mom promised we could. Elena's father didn't have a chance to answer. He heard Isabella crying, and he rushed off to help. The next morning, Elena woke up and crossed the last day of the calendar. She wondered if anybody would remember that today was her birthday. Hey there, Scrot, said Nina. Want to come take Isabella for a walk? Not really, Elena muttered. But she put on her sneakers anyway. Together, the sisters pushed their stroller around the nearby park. So how does it feel to be a big sister? Nina asks. I hate it, Elena exploded, her frustration pouring out like a flood. All anybody does is pay attention to the baby. She's not even that interesting. I wish she had never been born at all. Want to know a secret? Nina asks. When you were born, I felt this exact same way. Really? Elena asks. Nina was such a kind and loving big sister. It was hard to imagine her wishing Elena had never been born. Of course, Nina said. I even asked Mom if we could send you back to your hospital. I got another secret for you though. What's that? Elena asks. Being a sister is awesome, Nina exclaimed. You will watch Isabella go, and you will teach her all sorts of things. Remember how I taught you to ride a bike? I can't teach a baby how to ride a bike, Elena pointed out. Not yet, silly, Nina said. When she's older, you'll have as much fun together as we do. In the stroller, Isabella gave a little kick, as if to prove Nina's point. Most importantly, there's nobody who loves you like a sister, Nina added. She gave us and Lena a big hug. And you're the only one who gets to be a big sister and a little sister. How cool is that? They're almost back home, and Lena felt a lot better already. But she didn't have one last worry. When Mom and Dad don't have time for all three of us, she burst out. What if I'm the one who gets forgotten? No one is going to forget you, Nina promised as they approached the house. That's not how love works. When Elena opened the door, she heard a voice shout, "Surprise!" Her parents and families and friends were all standing around wearing a party hat. There were piles of presents on the table. "Happy birthday, Elena," her mother said, kissing on her on the cheek. 8 years old. You're growing up so fast, her father said, giving her her heart. See, said Nina with a smile. I told you they wouldn't forget you. Happy birthday, Squirt. Connections. Writing. Elena's sister shares some ideas to help Elena feel better. What would you tell Elena to help her feel better? Write a letter to Elena sharing your thoughts. Math. Make a tally chart showing each of your classmates' birthday month. Use the information to make a bar graph. Then write 2 math problems that can be solved using the bar graph.